The rumors are heating up about the Pixel Fold, and it seems like we will indeed be getting an announcement next month at Google I/O with pre-orders to follow soon after and a late June release window. And if you're to believe all the leaks, the final design is going to be similar to what we thought a few months back, with it being a slightly wider outer display to the device and something like a Microsoft Surface Duo in size with an outer display. Perhaps not as wide as this, but if you cut off a little bit of this front and put a display here, I think that's similar to what you're going to get on the Google Pixel Fold. And that's nice because not only do you get a more usable outer display, but when you open it up, it creates this nice landscape mode wide screen for YouTube videos, and it gives you an ability to have two sides of a display that both give a nice wide palette for apps. So when you're multitasking, you could keep apps in an aspect ratio that's usable and a little bit more like what you'd get if you were using the apps solo, and it respects what each app wants. And I like that a lot. It makes multitasking a lot more enjoyable. That's part of the reason why I love multitasking on the Surface Duo, because I can have two big windows and sections with apps, so I don't feel like I'm cramped like I do sometimes on the Fold 4. And it's a great marriage between the two, getting the entire singular inside display, internal display in a foldable form, and then the outer display that something like a Surface Duo outer display would give us if it had one. I really like that, and Samsung needs some sort of competition in the United States. I know overseas Vivo and Oppo have done that with wider outer displays. They've played with the aspect ratios and dimensions on the inner display as well, but Samsung needs somebody pushing them here in the United States and giving some competition. So I have zero complaints about the Google Pixel Fold design that they've chosen. I really look forward to getting it hands-on. The problem I have, and this is where we're going to bring some other friends in here, is the price. The rumored price of the Google Pixel Fold is $1,799. And in the past 365 days, we've seen Google release two products that I think were priced perfectly and one product that was not. And we're going to talk about it. If you're coming out with a new device on the market, you either need to be first, you need to be better than everybody else, or you need to cheat. And how you cheat with technology is the price. You cheat on price. Google did a fantastic job providing value with the Pixel 6a and the Pixel 7 Pro. Phenomenal value. They gave you a close enough flagship experience for a significant amount less. The Pixel 6a might be, if it's not, it's in the top 3 best deals in all of technology for what it provides in a sub $300 price tag right now. It's phenomenal what Google was able to cram in this device. Flagship performance, excellent camera, all the rest of it in a sub $300 price tag. It was fantastic what Google's done this year with the Pixel 7 Pro. I love what they've done with this. I've warmed to the design. The build materials are quality. It's a near flagship level experience, if not a flagship level experience. Great cameras, 12 gigs of RAM, 120 hertz display for $749 starting price. $500 less than the Samsung Galaxy S23. So when you compare the two and start having conversations, it doesn't have to be better than the S23 Ultra. It doesn't even have to match the S23 Ultra. This is where the value is. Then we come to the Pixel Watch. First generation product, like the Pixel Fold would be. Not bad by any means. Really good. Premium. They did a good job. But it has the hiccups that a first generation product would have. The other problem is the price tag. $349, $399 was just too much when you were comparing it to fourth and fifth generation products from other companies. Like you would be doing up against Samsung. You would be going up against a fourth and later this year, fifth generation Fold up against your first generation Fold for the first price tag. For the full price tag. So you're going to have the growing pains of doing it for the first time. You're going to have the hiccups that come with the product, but you're also asking people to make a direct comparison between the Fold 4 and your Pixel Fold. The Pixel Fold might very well be better, but when you're saying a new product, first generation up against a fourth and fifth generation, you have to be a lot better at the same price in order to get people to come over to your side. The Pixel Fold was absolutely screaming for a $14.99, $15.99 price tag. That would have been phenomenal. It would have provided the same value propositions as the 6A and the 7 Pro and given people a reason to switch and give it a shot. That's what they're looking for. I didn't see a reason for people to switch to a Pixel watch and to give it a shot, unless you were hardcore in the Google Pixel ecosystem and you were waiting for years for a watch and you ponied up the money. But the truth of the matter is the Galaxy Watch 5 and all the smartwatches were still a lot better than the Pixel watch at the same money, sometimes even a little bit less money. So while I understand that it might be worth it, I understand that when it comes out, it might be phenomenal. It might go blow for blow with the Galaxy Fold 4. But I would have loved to have seen something to kind of grab the attention and do what the Pixel 7 Pro did for the flagship conversation this year. I would have loved to have seen them bring that value and bring that excitement to the foldables. And at $17.99, I don't see being as excited as I would be at $1,400 or $1,500. Because it's not the same conversation that you're having. It's not the Pixel Fold may not do this and this, and may not have this, but it's $200-$300 cheaper. So it's worth having the conversation and choosing it over the Galaxy Fold 4. Let me know what you think below. If you've made it this far, like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I think it's interesting conversation either way. I think it's going to be a premium device. I just think foldable display, you're asking for growing pains. It's a first generation product. And you're charging the same money. I would have loved to have seen a different price point. And it's not a conversation about, well, everything should be cheaper. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about making a competitive product and getting people to buy it so there's a second and third and fourth generation. I think in order to do that, Google should have considered a $14.99, $15.99, $100 price tag. Until next time, have that Steve-licious day.